you got the very light version of it. You guys haven't actually gotten close. When I say close enough, I mean haven't gotten close enough and actually perceived what it is, because I'm telling you, it's very tiny.
Okay, Sabor will move closer to get a look at it.
Give me a small little perception check there. With that, get a little bit back into this as you will basically pretty much see, and I'm assuming that you might even explain this to others if it gets to that point. What looks to be like that of a small looking guy with almost like butterfly wings. That to be outside of the happiness in the face, it's somewhat looks like a guy with darker fairy wings emitting this purple clothing, with that of even a little bit of brown hair kind of just going somewhere about in places, mostly their actual head though, thankfully. And they look to be that of not in a way of not in it's like a weird mix between aggressive, scared, and uh yeah, pretty much just in between aggressive and scared somewhat.
So, Sabor, noticing that it's acting mostly out of fear, will try and make himself like look less intimidating, like coming, not like exactly coming down to the creature's level because he can't match it in size, but at least making himself look like I'm not here to hurt you.
Will that be ending our combat here, by the way? Or are you going to still be doing a bit more here, Dane?
You're the one that made the moon come out, man. You tell me how this ends.
I was just curious about what direction you're kind of going, because now it seems like with somewhat of a more somewhat filled belly at the moment, you proceed to how do I put it? You proceed to seem a little bit more satisfied until something happens.
I think good this time.
Until what seems to be like what seems to be like all of these creatures that are currently at the moment dead seem to somewhat turn into that of almost plastic, almost as if that's what they originally were, like some molds or of pretty much like part of the museum, part of the exhibit. I'm gonna need you to make me a Constitution saving throw as you throw up all of those contents there.
Oh my god, you're throwing out the toys.
Plastic.
Yummy.
No, why is
Yum
my
yum.
character sheet not letting
Better to go
me-
out the mouth instead of out the butt.
15.
It's you start profusely like kind of throwing up all of this garbage, all of this plastic blah. And for now, I think that would somewhat sate you and sate your not hunger, but more of like you don't have an appetite after that. You're pretty much probably a little bit more calmed down
Ooh,
a
my
slight bit.
tummy.
And with that, we will be ending the combat there.
Like when you see your dog throw up everywhere.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, pretty
Oh my
much
gosh.
throw it up everywhere. And
Whole
we will
items,
be taking
yeah.
our break here. So, with that being said, I think a good 15-minute break, if nothing else, is be perfectly fine for everybody.
Sure.
Go. See you guys in 15.
Yeah. Now I gotta convert seconds because I'm very much of a dummy.
The 300.
300
No, not
is 5
300. 900.
minutes.
No, okay, 900.
60 times 15.
900. I corrected myself.
There we go. There's the timer. We will be back, guys. Welcome back, everybody. We have
All right.
gotten past our quick
Oh.
little break. With that being said, it now is left back up to you guys once more. As I can
I'm just
say...
I'm just kind of shouting out like, Saber, what are we doing? Am I allowed to shoot the light?
Yeah, and fucking Saber immediately is just gonna like signal you to stand down.
Like, okay. I'm just like, I'm holding like my my new my Star Trek phaser. And I'm like, okay, I'm ready. Let me know. I'm eyeing the werewolf, curiously, like, what's he doing? Suspiciously. I'll shoot one of them.
Currently, he's vomiting up plastic.
Oh, would I have stepped in the plastic as I entered the room?
Yes.
Oh crap!
But at least it's but at
Lovely.
least it's plastic, and it's, well, is it a wet plastic? Is it dry plastic? I mean,
It's
does
wet
it-
plastic
violence.
that's coming from his... Yeah.
Stomach.
Yeah, so...
Can I try to
Oh, no.
reach out and speak to the ferryman telepathically?
Well, before we get to any bit of that, as you were proceeding to find out that this being a potential fairy of sorts, maybe, it is going to proceed to basically run away.
Wait, no, come back.
Can
S-
you give me a history check, Saber?
yeah, I was gonna say Saber. Not super. I think that's a 12.
From the logs that you may or may not have slept through, you are able to tell this is not a fairy. It is a pixie. What that may mean, who knows?
Alrighty. Well, Sabor, since it seems afraid, Sabor will remove his helmet so it could see he is also like a fey creature. Even if it's not a fairy sort of thing, just so it's not as alarmed, thinking there's a bunch of humans around it.
I mean, all right. That doesn't, for reasons that
It
doesn't
probably won't
stop
calm
it.
it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not expecting it to stop, but at least to try and put it a little less on edge.
He looks like he's still on edge. He's trying to basically escape right now.
Does harness connect to it via mind?
Yeah, Carnus, what are you using?
It's just telepathy. It's like the class power.
Yeah. Could you post in chat?
Oh, what I'm saying to him?
No. Post in chat the telepathy.
Oh, this one.
Okay. Yeah, you're connected. You're connected, I think? Yeah, it just happens. Yeah, you're connected.
I ask him, "Why are you running from us? We just wanted to chat."
It gives no answer and proceeds to keep going.
Can we shoot him yet?
Not knowing that Carnus did that, Shauna's gonna try the same thing. Connect, and it's any languages as long as he knows one. So just in case, the reason why I didn't respond is he didn't know the language, and she's gonna use what superficial knowledge that real humans know about pixies, of them being like forest creatures, and say, "My friend, I am a keeper of the forest. Do you want out of here?"
No answer. Proceeds to keep going.
We need to like chase after it, right?
Oh, by the way, did you say it was a pixie, by the way, Saber?
Yeah, Sabor will be like, that's a pixie.
Bernard, you can give me a history check.
Even if she didn't, Shauna would have thought it was a fairy, and knowing what Sebastian knows, I don't really know the difference between pixies and fairies.
Bernard has actually been through some of the debriefing, actual less debriefing, more of
Pixie
like
training.
lessons and of certain type of creatures and in other sorts of that. So he remembers the file under that of pixies to be that of on the darker color side, which this one seems to be on the darker color side. You're able to remember the fact about dark pixies is they have no common language and speak only in muffled shrieking if they did. If they were to speak. Though they are somewhat highly intelligent, they are highly resistant to that of magic and are rumored to be descendants of Loki. They are that of to be natural tricksters. That being said, generally, in the case of the DPRD, aka this is like basically stuff you've been taught / learned, is generally the best case of scenario here, as it will continue to make more tricks of sorts if you let it leave, to either capture it or get rid of it somehow.
While he's remembering this,
Okay.
can I dash forward to try to catch it with a hand?
I was gonna try something.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, let's use.
Got a net gun in there?
No, I'm just gonna use one of my subclass abilities, precision attack, to. I'm going to make. I can expend one of my. I got some dice I can roll to add to a attack, and I was just gonna make one precise attack and see if I could just shoot it just once and obliterate it. Figure one bullet from like a normal sized gun is like a tank shell to this thing.
Go ahead and make the attack if that's what you're doing.
All right, so we're not taking it alive. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah. We don't have the means to take it alive. We don't have anything. Also, I hope
Yo,
the
just
gunshot doesn't startle Dog Man over here.
just go to middle school teacher Crocker and see if he has a butterfly net.
I was gonna say, don't we have a mason jar with holes in the lid?
Do we?
It's not. It wouldn't be hard to have a mason jar.
Not that it matters. 'Cause it's
You
getting
definitely
murdered.
shoot, deal damage.
Okay, I expend one of my class feature die for a D8 to add 4 to that.
Yeah, 28 hits.
Hound is gonna start backing away.
8 piercing to take this thing out.
With that 8 piercing, let's see here. Let me get this light off here. With 8 piercing, you will see as this thing is now basically bleeding and dying on the floor.
Is it still alive?
It's still alive, barely.
Okay, now can we capture it?
Yeah. Do we really want to capture it? Because I was just gonna walk over to it and just. How tiny is it? Can I just crush it with my boot?
You could.
I feel like
Yeah.
we should capture over ill when we can, right?
We're already trying to capture something. We're gonna take the werewolf alive. that this thing just played an awfully mean prank on me, and I don't feel like taking a prisoner. And Bernard's just gonna step on it and kill it.
Hold up before you do. As you proceed to pretty much like have your boot come into down on slamming, you stop for a second as you pretty much hear in your head, "Wait, don't, no!"
He's not listening.
Then you will hear the squash of a bug, as well as its light. Okay. I was going to say though, as well as anybody that would be near the Gartoris, except for Dane. There we go. Except for Dane, give me a. Actually, what's your guys' passive perceptions?
Let me look.
15.
Pretty high.
My passive, once it opens...
17.
I don't think mine's that high. My passive perception is a 10.
Is the passive the number next to the plus one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Passive perception of 16 for Sabor.
Nah, mine's a 10.
Pretty much everybody here except for Dane, who's throwing up, and the 10. Pretty. I'm sorry, I still get names down here. The 10 on Faithin. You everybody else pretty much here, except for Bernard, of course, who is busy up there, can also see it kind of like tooth somewhat fall out of this plastic dinosaur's mouth as you hear a tink dong dong, as it looks like something just rolled onto the ground.
Yeah, can I take a look at it? Immediately.
Is this like a pixie equivalent of like a live grenade?
I don't know.
And you said with my passive perception of 10, I can see it?
No.
No?
You
Okay.
don't see it.
I don't see it. Okay, cool.
You'll probably see it when he goes to pick it up, but as Shadow goes to see
Yeah,
it,
I'm gonna
pick up this.
Grab it.
It looks to be like that of like the gold, like a golden kind of scroll of sorts. And when I say scroll, not one to be open, like that's this. It's got that circular thing to it. It's basically that of a cryptext, if anyone knows what a cryptext is, but it's not like a word combination. It's like
A
there's
cipher?
four different.
Encrypted?
There's like four different dials basically on it, with other words in other languages, all kind of strewn about this cryptic thing. I can't say a word for it.
Are you talking about a scroll thing that has like
A
dials
cipher.
with like a cipher? Thank you, a cipher. Because I'm thinking of like National Treasure when he had that thing that he had to turn around to spell a word.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm gonna take a closer look at these other languages. I speak a lot of them.
What languages do you speak?
Elvish, Draconic, Common, Celestial, Quarry, and Giant.
Make sure.
If I'm right there next to him while he's looking, my languages are Celestial, Common, Deep Speech, and Null.
It would be crazy if it was written in Null.
It would be awesome.
yeah,
So
uh,
It would be
the
awesome.
Saber-
languages. Yeah, I'll just say the language that it's written in because I can't remember all that fast. The languages it's written in is Spanish, Elven,
Yeah, I speak
German,
that.
Dwarvish. What
Yeah,
does this say
S-
here?
Saber can read and speak that.
Yeah, I can.
Romanian. There we go. I couldn't say it. Romanian, which is Orc. and null, which is actually is one.
That's crazy. What are gnolls doing here? I speak
Knolls.
Elvish though, so I speak Spanish.
It's
So I'm
AKA
gonna
Zulu.
read the Spanish text.
Yeah, I speak Zulu.
Took that in an elective in high school, did
Yeah,
you?
I just took. I'm like, Zulu. That's gonna be so awesome when it happens and it can be used.
Does
No language Zulu.
between everybody does everybody speak those languages?
I speak
Yeah,
Zulu.
He speaks Gnoll. And then I think me and Saber both speak Spanish, right?
Yeah,
Elvish.
Saber knows Elvish, Celestial, Primordial, and Thieves' Cant on top of Common.
Yeah, so we both
No,
speak.
I'm saying this is what I'm
Spanish.
saying is it's in their different texts. That's why I'm saying. So Spanish you guys got, German I assume you guys have.
And we have Gnoll.
I know you guys
We
have
have
null.
What's German?
German is Dwarvish.
Which I don't have Dwarvish. No one has Dwarvish.
I'm assuming no one has Romanian either, which is Orc.
I don't
Nope.
have that. So we have the Elven and we have the Gnoll.
2 out of 5. So.
2 out of 4, right?
I thought it was 5. Okay, I'm sorry.
Orc,
well,
Dwarvish, Elven, and Gnoll.
Yeah, two out of 4.
2 out. Not bad. 50%.
Yeah. Is there any way for me to use my
Special ability of, let me bring that up again. Total Savant to try to figure it out without knowing all the languages?
Nope, because
Or
this
would
is
that
an
just be
actual puzzle.
impossible? Okay.
With it also being an actual puzzle, it would be hard to if you were trying to learn the language too, because it's just like basically a couple of long lines going through it.
Well, what's the 2 sentences we can read? Say.
That's what I'm going to here.
Look at it this way, guys. If we ever get to a point that
Okay.
we're just exasperated, we can give it to the barbarian to smash to solve the puzzle.
With that, here you guys go. The picture isn't necessarily correct. Like I said, it's the closest thing I can
Hey,
find
I
to what was
own one of
looking
these.
for. But that is a cryptext. That's the cryptext.
Fire, water, air, rock, nature, and light.
You can see there's four different locks.
So,
Okay, so the first one is for the first one, then there's a second and third one we can't see, and then the last one is for the fourth one, and then it's a multiple choice puzzle.
All right, so the first one is a puzzle. Okay, so I am the type of room you cannot enter or leave. Raised from the ground below, I could be poisonous or a delicious treat. What am I? So is this first one like
Probably
one
nature.
whole code? I'm assuming for the first one?
Yeah, because there's 4 of them,
Okay.
and then we don't know 2 of them, so that first one would be the first one.
And what about the second
Probably
one? Is
nature.
that the second one or the last one, like the null one? I'm trying to figure which ones they match to.
I'll
The
say
fourth
that
one,
I'll
right?
say that
'Cause
I
Noel was
won't.
last.
I'll say that I won't really matter, because if you're trying to match up the key code to the code lock, you have to do that yourself. It's not like it's just.
Good.
It's not like it's just.
Oh,
Here's a
okay,
1, 2, 3,
okay.
4.
Oh, okay.
So with because Saber knows Thieves' Cant, could he kind of figure out what this code could be based on what they know of the puzzle? Like if you could figure out like
I think it's tired. I think the second one is tired. If you resist me, you're
I
likely
imposed
to
you
get
in-
rings. Like bags underneath your eyes to, in my mind, like something like that.
Oh yeah, and I enclose you in darkness, but allow you to see many things. Is like you go to sleep, but you dream.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
What are you trying to use? How are you
Yeah, I
trying to
think
use
that's
thieves'
probably
tool?
right.
Huh?
How are you trying to use thieves' tools?
Not thieves' tools. Thieves can't.
Hmm. If you use thieves can't, I will. If you use thieves can't, I will reveal one more.
Yeah, he can use thieves can't.
Oh, the first one is mushroom. I am a type of mushroom that you cannot leave. Rise from the ground below. I could be poisonous or delicious treat. It's
Oh,
mushroom.
you're right. It's mushroom. Okay.
So one is mushroom, one is tired. A hole in a pool, though I fill a hole in white. I am used more for the day and less by night.
How do we pull up the images after we accidentally close them?
It's in the journal page. It's not in the PC. It's actually outside the PC, but you should be able to see it.
Ah, there is cryptex. Okay.
I fill a hole
Yeah,
in white.
something tells me if we try just to do random combinations, it's gonna like explode or something.
Well, I mean, if we can get 3 of them, the last one's a process of elimination.
True, but still, if we get it wrong, it could destroy whatever's on the inside.
Or it just won't open.
That too. Then we hand it to our barbarian friend and have him just smash it open.
Or you could give it to the rogue to use fucking thieves' tools and sleight of hand to open it.
Well, why don't you? Okay, give it to her now. Give it
Oh,
to
it's
him now.
mine.
I'm
I
sorry,
found
him.
it. I'm holding it. I'm holding it. It's
You're holding it.
I
I'm
think the
holding
third
it
one,
now.
the third one's supposed to be eye, right? It's like pupil or eye.
Is it updated already? Ooh, yes. Okay. A hole in a
Yeah, it is
a
I.
hole
Now
in a
that you said it,
pole. Though I fill a hole in.
I'm used more by the day and less by the night. Yeah,
I think
it's
I think
I.
that's eye. Yeah.
So I think it's tired, eye, mushroom, and then we just don't know the first one.
Which is either fire, water, air, rock, nature, or light.
Can I spin the dials for tired eye and mushroom to see if I hear any clicks and like put my ear up to it while I do that? Like it's safe.
You can put your ear up to it, but they all are just dials. You don't hear any specific click putting them to those.
Well, process of elimination, guys. None of us speak Dwarvish, huh?
I guess not.
Maybe all of you. I'll
But here's the thing: you don't know if the one that Saber got was the one that's in Dwarvish or the one that's in Orc.
Do you not know?
He used thieves
Does
can't.
Saber not? Yeah, but
So it could be either.
I mean,
of those
either
things.
way, we don't speak one of them.
Technically, we didn't speak 2 of them, and she helped us with Thieves' Cane on that one, so...
Do you guys want to back up while I enter fire, then water, then air, then rock, then nature, then light, in case it explodes?
Sabor's like, if it's going to explode, shouldn't I hold it? Fire doesn't affect me as much as it would you.
I mean, obviously you have to rotate through them in order to get to the one, so I wouldn't imagine it to explode just by rotating it.
I assume
That's
it would
true.
explode
Now that
when
Carnus
you...
says it.
Well, it might
But
explode.
also, Shauna
you
looks.
know.
Shauna looks down when Saber says that and is like, "But I'm the one that found it. I want to open it."
He just looks at her like, we are a team. It's not a finders keepers thing. If you want to blow yourself up, so be it.
Shauna's gonna put in tired eye, mushroom, and then she's gonna go fire, try to unlock, water, try to unlock, air, try to unlock.
I'm going over here. I'm going over here.
Yeah, I'm going over here.
Hold on. So you.
Yeah, what?
No offense, my man. No offense.
You set it to each one of them, trying all those combinations, and nothing appears to happen. And then as you look over the scroll, you realize there's a button to click at the bottom.
I click it.
On what?
Well, first on the thing that I said the same way, just so
As you
tired
as you
eye
do,
and mushroom.
As you do, you proceed to take 2 fire damage as the whole thing kind of just lights up on kind of not specifically on fire, but like almost as if it was like casting heat metal on itself.
Wow.
As you've proceeded to pretty much let go.
Yeah, Saber will
Don't
pick
I-
it up.
Heat metal,
Sorry.
don't you have to roll something to drop it? I'm gonna try and hold on to it.
You want to hold on to it? Go ahead. Give me
Yeah.
give me that
It's con.
What do I?
isn't
Yeah,
What
it?
do you roll
con.
for
It's-
heat metal?
it's
I think
con
it's con.
because you're trying to just keep hold of it even though it's hurting.
I'm gonna use Ray of Frost, but not like attacking, but just using the cold aspect of it.
Did that give me advantage?
Sure.
Double 18.
Nice.
They're still holding on to it somewhat fine, even though it is blazing right now, even with the hump
All right,
of the
time
cool
to
air.
try.
Try light.
Well-
Try light.
All right, I'll do light, tired, eye, and mushroom.
As you proceed to go to light, it stops being metal, and you almost hear like a click noise. Maybe that of the opening. Maybe that because it's opened up a little small hole that releases a flashbang, and everybody within 30 feet of Shada needs to make a dexterity saving throw. Shada, you have disadvantage because you're point blank.
All right. Okay.
Make a what?
A dexterity saving throw, DC 15.
Does Sylphie also make that?
Yeah, also a disadvantage.
Yay, 15.
Anybody who got below
Oh, the dice bump into each other?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody-
Bernard.
anybody who got below a 15, you're blinded.
Woo! I'm fine. All right,
No,
well, I tried lighting.
Sabor's gonna go and take it out of her hand.
No. Sophie's gonna hiss at you. No, I'm gonna back up.
Bernard's
He's
went
determined
blind.
to try. He's determined to get it.
Please. It makes no difference whether you do it or me. As I'm saying that, I'm gonna switch it to nature and click the button.
That's when the current torch comes
You
back alive.
switch
Yeah,
it.
it's
Yannick
Well,
You switch it to nature and you click the button, hoping maybe for something to happen. And then it
Only
in
three
your
more.
in your hands. You're like, then you look again, nothing happened until you notice as a multitude of spiders start crawling up your arms.
Ah!
Relatable. You're gonna have to give me I don't know.
No, I'm gonna cast speak with animals and try and convince them to get off me. Wait, friends. Wait, friends. I'm not the one you want.
They just start biting you.
At the GM's discretion. I might be able to persuade them.
Maybe you could persuade one or a couple of them, but the multitude of spiders.
I can
crawling
talk to
up your
all of
arms-
them, bro. Please
you
stop.
could
Get off me.
talk to all of them. I'm telling you that the multiple of them are not
Let
gonna
me-
care. With the
Let me
fact that
roll.
they have
Let me
very
roll a
little
persuasion and see if I get a nat 20.
Sure.
Let me see if I get a
If
nat
you really
20.
want that bad, go ahead.
Man, he wants it that bad, man. He wants it. Yeah, he's like, give it to me.
Two.
Yeah, no, they're gonna bite you. You're gonna have to give me
Sorry,
a
man.
Constitution saving throw to not be poisoned.
Oh, I'm I think I have resistance to that. It's a poison dragon, right?
Yeah,
You have
green.
resistance to the damage. I don't think you have resistance to the actual
Yeah.
effect.
What did I need to roll? A Constitution?
Yeah, Constitution saving throw.
All right. Where is it? On.
Even though there's a plethora of them, I think that's fine enough as you kind of somewhat shake them off a little bit. Not getting poisoned, thankfully, as a bunch of these spiders start crawling away.
I look up and I go, well, only 3 more. I don't know what is their chance. Well, we tried fire, nature, light. I don't know. Let's do air.
I was gonna say rock, but okay, go for it.
You proceed to put it to air and click it, and then nothing. Until you hear a click.
Say that every time.
And what happens from out of the hole is that it's open now.
Yay!
Let's go! Shauna looks up.
I thought for sure
Shauna
lightning was gonna strike you.
Yeah, for real. Shauna looks up and goes, first try.
By the way, at this point, I think you're done throwing up. You're definitely done throwing up. So you're doing whatever you're doing, Dane.
He's gonna.
He was licking up
open
his
it and
vomit.
Take a look.
Licking up his vomit. Oh my god.
You're the grossest type of dog.
Yeah. He was like licked up all the liquid from his vomit and then just kind of started wandering off.
Though, do you proceed to take out what's inside?
Yeah, for sure.
As you proceed to take out, see whatever your prize may be inside. It seems to be like that of a small seed, potentially that to be 3 times the size of a normal seed, except it's coated in what looks to be a almost metal type of coating. You could almost guess iron at first, but you're not quite sure.
He's gonna toss the puzzle box to like Saber, who wanted it before, and then take a closer look at this seed.
It's a seed. It's got metal around it.
No, can I make maybe a survival or nature check to? I feel like this goes directly into what I would be good at.
There would be, but you don't really know, as it's literally just a metal coating around this thing. Maybe you can find out what maybe type of seed it is under the metal coating in specific, but the metal coating is basically hiding that, and you haven't really heard of any seeds that have just a coating, let alone metal.
We should bring this back to the lab to analyze it.
I agree.
Yes, it
I'm
is
always
quite
interested in knowing.
quite interesting.
She's gonna like show it to the Bernard, basically everybody, before putting it into her pack, into her backpack.
Makes me wonder what it could take to grow and what it would grow into. That's interesting to know. Yes, let's run tests.
We'll be turning it into our superiors for that.
You mean we don't get fun doing the test, man? Fine.
Not on your
They get all the
first day.
fun.
Your werewolf's just going around. I'm only just mentioning that for the people that may or may not need to do something about that.
Yeah,
Donna's too busy looking at this seed.
Wait,
he's
where'd the
gonna,
werewolf go?
Yeah, he's gonna.
Oh, he's over here.
Whips. He's just gonna, yeah.
With the first day I've had, I'm letting the werewolf go.
I think we gotta take him in.
Yeah. So
Alive
Sabor's gonna
or in the
come
fur
up.
rug?
Yeah. Sabor's gonna
That
come
remains
up
to be
Dane.
seen as I ready a fireball aimed at the werewolf.
He's following. Alright. So Sabor will be like, Sir, you will need to come with us.
Oh, he's sniffing around.
Though, what is it that you're smelling?
And he just starts wandering off, following whatever he's sniffing.
Yeah, Sabor will follow him.
Yeah, I'll follow as well. Gotta go look back in that SWAT van, see if we can find some dog treats.
Well, he likes to chew on plastic. Just pick up a bone.
That's a good point. If we're in a museum, we might have a bone that we could find around here that would be a good lure.
Yeah,
A
but most of the
real one,
bones
yeah.
would be stone.
Well, no offense, but the conversation he had, he didn't seem like a smart werewolf.
Is he still werewolf?
Does anyone have prestidigitation?
No. I have.
I mean-
well, I do, but it's called a water skin full of water.
We could use
We
that
saw,
to make one of these fake bones tasty.
Well, no, it's not. It's not the real stuff. I just have water. It's just water.
Oh,
That's true though. That'd be nice to make something tasty. Ooh, I have some rations on me.
should we see if he's still hungry?
All right, I take a ration, I put it on one end of the rope, and I start to lead the rope of the ration to the van. See if I can net a werewolf. I'm werewolf fishing. Is it working? Am I
No,
fishing a
he's
werewolf?
ignoring you.
He's currently pissing on the museum.
Well, I guess better be pissed off than pissed on.
You are also technically behind a glass right now.
Oh, it's glass there.
Oh, I
Nice.
thought we were doing theater of the mind stuff since we can't actually see our car on the map.
Oh, I didn't know what people were always doing. I
I
usually
walked to
try
a
to
different
keep
area.
Yeah, he walked to a
Oh
different
yeah,
area.
no, we're on the other side of the wall, dude.
In either case, I assume that you would go over to him then. Would the after seeing him take a nice old whiz, I guess. Are you still gonna try to bait him with some meat?
Yeah, I would probably
Go out there, and take some meat from. Where'd I go? Oh, there I am. Okay. Thank you for moving. And whichever way towards the front of the door is, which will be over here, and I would just start to lead him with the Russian like here, boy.
You know,
I'm
it
really,
would be.
I'm really sorry. I'm back now.
You're good.
Welcome back.
We're
So I got
trying to
flashbang.
play.
What happened?
we're
I'm
trying to-
still blinded.
Oh yeah, after a little
long
bit,
does
that
it
would have gone away. Everybody else is kind of running around on the map.
I would have said, yeah, get that thing away from her, and
I already
Open.
opened it. I
Oh, good.
opened it, and it was a seed coating that was coated in metal. Was it like Is it like a block of metal, or was it like the
No,
seed coat
It's like
was made out of metal?
It's like the seed. It's like it's the shape of the seed, but it's not like a specific seed. It's just like the simple shape, like it's almost like a teardrop.
Oh, okay. But anyway, I'm trying to entice our werewolf friend to come to the car with my rations.
Yeah, does that tickle your fancy, or do you need to make a little bit of a check for that?
I mean, I always like seeing checks, so that's your call though. You're the DM.
Give me a 1D. Give me a heads or tails. Let's see if this is a no.
Well, I mean, I would imagine he's trying to persuade me or something.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get you to come with me to the car so we can
Oh,
geek out here
Okay.
into
Yeah,
some
then
place
just give me.
with a better meal.
Yeah, that's fine then. Give me a persuasion.
All right, will it open up now? Yes, all right. Persuasion. That is my best one. Actually, it's not bad. +2. Did it go through? I'm going to say no. Let's try again. There it is.
Huh. You see, you got his attention. It's back on you, not the food.
Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Back to the... There we go. That's a nice Poochie, and I just start walking towards the car. Come on. Come on.
While he's, like, distracted and following him...
Poochie.
Which way is back to the car?
He
Not
follows
that
him.
way!
I'm guessing.
He follows him as fast as he can.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
he's
make
following
me.
me, and I
think-
run.
It's like here, right?
You're gonna
no
have to
idea where-
both give me athletics checks.
Athletics checks.
Only got to beat a 15, even though my walking speed is 40.
I got to beat a what?
A 15.
A 15. All right. I have a -1, so it's a possibility it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Come on, there you are.
Oh, good.
You know the dice gods are not on my side.
You go
We're so
like
close.
you go over the quarter, and you immediately have gotten pounced on.
Can Sabor run up while he's distracted and trying to maul him and slap the manacles on the
Well,
werewolf?
Oh my god, I'm not the meat! I'm not the meat! I'm not the meat!
And then in that moment where he's screaming for his life, you can attempt to, I think it's basically a grapple check, and then if you succeed on that, you'll have him, cuffed, however, whatever you were giving him.
I'm gonna use help for advantage.
Yeah,
I think grapple's
Alright.
just athletics, right?
it's good.
Well, the person
Oh, is it for
who's
them?
Yeah, for them it's athletics. For the werewolf, it's either athletics or dexterity.
And then you're giving me help
Yeah.
for advantage? Beautiful.
But
Nice.
shifter feet, you can't roll with advantage against me.
On an attack.
I feel like you're trying to hold someone that's an attack.
It's a
Grapple's
restraint.
used as a main attack action, right?
Grappling is taking part of your attack action. Yeah.
That is
I would
actually
not
true.
rule grapple as an attack. It's
Cool.
a
Well,
different-
it would
it's
still
a
be
It
the
would still
same
be the
roll
first
because
one
the first
anyways.
roll was the 13. Yeah, it's still an 18.
Yeah, it still would be the 18.
Well, no, disadvantage. It'd be okay. Yeah. An 18. What do I have to contest it against? Strength or acrobatics or athletics or what?
Your choice.
Or, I believe it was a
athletics for athletics, right? A grapple.
well, athletics.
No,
If you're
for-
doing, if you're the defender, basically, I believe it was you could do a contested athletics or you could do a dexterity saving throw.
I think it's you can do either athletics or acrobatics. That's the
Oh.
person who's the defender gets to choose from.
Yeah, that sounds about right. For
Are
now.
you-
We can go with
are you
athletics or
using, like-
acrobatics.
Only a 15.
Yeah, you got through it though.
Yes. Yeah, Sabor's got you cuffed in the manacles.
I'm just screaming like, "He's killed me! He's killed me! I'm dying!
Shut
he
up!
won't eat the meat! He won't eat the meat!" What? Oh,
Shut
I'm not.
up.
I'm not dead.
Yeah, and Sabor's gonna start taking the werewolf towards the truck. And as they pass Fei-Fen, he's just gonna be like, "You need to stop escalating situations."
I don't know what that word means.
Learn it.
Okay.
Hey, Sabor, let's not let's not forget there isn't infinite room in the cab of the truck. Someone's going to have to ride with the wolf.
Sounds like something for Bernard.
Yeah, fuck it. Saber will be like, either I can ride in the back, or if you need me to drive, I'll drive.
I've got nothing against driving. I'll
Get your right shotgun.
Who knows? Maybe the wolf will transform. Maybe it'll fall asleep back there.
I'm assuming right now Dane is still going crazy, still trying to get out of this. Am I right or am I wrong?
Yep. Yeah, he lets out a huge roar and starts to rage again and starts to use his strength to try to break the grapple.
Well, you're also handcuffed.
That's what I'm trying to break.
You're both. Sabor's also got you.
Yeah, I turn around and go for a calm emotions on him to try to suppress the rage.
I guess we'll see it.
Oh, concentration. That's pretty cool.
Let's see here. Make sure I don't have anything that.
I pass him the booth.
Oh, there you guys are.
Calm me down this time.
He took the booth. He took it.
The booth.
Although because Saber's in range of it, he'll also have to roll.
You also were like, let me get some.
Yeah, he's calm. He's still got you restrained, though. He's just no longer screaming at me.
So, out of curiosity, how many hits did he get on me before they stopped him?
He didn't actually get a hit on you. He was about
just
to.
Pounced.
Oh, okay.
That also hit you, Finn, so you gotta roll.
Oh, what hit me?
It's just the
Just calm emotions.
Oh, what am I rolling for?
Charisma save.
Saving throw DC 15.
You can also see it in chat and just click on the DC 15 where it says it.
Yeah.
DC. Oh, here we go.
Trying to automate
click.
as much as I can.
Now you've just got a big puppy dog standing there just panting and looking at you all bright-eyed.
I got a 14. Yay! I am so calm right now. Like I'm zen.
Dude, everybody's passing the booth, man.
Hey, I'm taking a stogie and I'm doing a big.
We're focused. We're sharp.
Yeah, but
Shauna just realized that everybody left. Where'd everybody go?
Bernard's also the only one who's not, like, outside of Cardis, but he's the one that did it. Bernard's the only one that's, like, not feeling it. He's like, guys,
not calm.
You need to inhale. All the way.
Saber's gonna start taking Dan towards the truck.
We all
Shauna comes in and is like, you guys have been in here for a while. Are we going?
It's a big cloud of smoke.
Where are we supposed to go? Man, can we stop at Wendy's? I'm hungry.
Yeah, we're hotboxing this whole room.
Yeah. I will say, originally we did promise this dog man.
I forgive you, dog man, for biting me. We're gonna get you some Wendy's.
Yeah, he's got the munchies now after that, so we gotta swing by Waffle House.
It's like 11 p.m. Most things are closed. Need Doggo Bell.
We're DPRD. We'll break in.
Did you say 11 p.m.?
Yeah, isn't it super late?
Waffle House is open.
It's super late.
24/7.
It's not 11 p.m. It's like 3 in the morning.
Oh, 3 in the morning.
Oh yeah, so Taco Bell would go crazy.
Yeah, Taco Bell. Let's go.
But yeah, so Saber's taking him to the truck.
I have no idea which way the truck is.
He's taking him in the way we came in, so he's taking him back through the fucking hole.
Oh, okay. There we go.
I can't see over there.
They just follows part as Luke's face head. Yes.
Whee! Can I get some more of that Badu stuff you got? That's good shit.
Hold on, let me pull out the vehicle. There you go.
All right. I think I'm
Where'd you pop
okay.
it?
I think I'm okay to drive. Can I drive? I think I'm
No.
okay.
Where'd you pop the vehicle?
Here, by
Yeah,
the
I
way,
can-
do this.
I'll see it.
Click on to because you actually have to come out. Here you go. Click on to like select target onto the vehicle and then press M. And then now try moving in it.
Where the fuck
I-
is the vehicle?
I can't.
What is T supposed to do?
Oh, there it is.
No, I said M.
No,
Alright.
M
hold
is
on.
how you
Oh,
mount.
you know what? Hold up. Maybe fucking only Sabor can't because it's under his vehicles. Yeah. He's in it.
God, I can't ever figure out how to unmount.
It's N.
It is
Okay.
a lot.
So what am I supposed to do for this thing?
Wait, give me a second. I'm trying to see something here.
We're in the back room, boys.
Okay, now try moving on it. And while you're mounted on it. There you go.
Yeah, he can move.
So, what are you talking about being mounted? I don't know what
So,
you mean by that.
click on the top left where you select your target. Select on this on the truck and press M.
And you'll mount it.
All right, press M, and what was supposed to happen?
It just mounts you
Did
to the truck.
you didn't
same thing that I have every other token.
Didn't
What am I? Well, I mean, am I supposed to move on it? Am I supposed to go into it? I mean, nothing's happened. I'm
No,
just
no,
stationary.
It just
No.
pulls you into it.
no. Click on select the target, which is the truck, and then press M.
I did press the target. I am pressing M, and nothing's happening.
Here, let me try it.
Maybe somebody has to move off
No, I
the.
got
Oh
it.
wait, no, you're mounted. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I did it, but there you go.
Then I don't know. I'm mounted. Then all right, we're mounted.
We're mounted. Woo, let's go. We're going to talk about. But yeah, I was just gonna say, situate yourselves and adjust yourselves. Anybody on the left side of this vehicle, I assume is going to be with the werewolf. So that's just kind of why I want to do this here real quick.
After passing the stogie, I've already forgiven him. Saw him in the back.
All right, I'll sit in the front.
Picture all you hear is funk music playing.
Yeah, I just imagine me and the werewolf guy are talking deep conversations, if you choked a Smurf, what color would it be? That type of deep discussions, which you do while hammered or stoked, whatever it's called. I mean, when you're majorly high.
Just doing dog head turns at you.
You know, something I was actually told, not to corrupt the game with realism, is that dogs
How dare you?
dogs in general are like super extra susceptible to THC. So like, no, don't ever give your dog an edible ever.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the test they had to do to find that out?
No, I think it's some
Probably
idiot.
wasn't a test. Probably was a dude was eating edibles and the dog got it.
Yeah, probably.
So
But I'm just saying, dogs have a super low tolerance. So
does that mean he should have had disadvantage on that save?
maybe, I don't know.
I mean, not technically. Anyways.
Well, I'm just saying, now that he's high, he is really high.
With that being the case, though, sorry, not give me. What are you guys? Where are you guys going in specific? You just going straight back to
Taco
the
Bell.
base?
They want Taco Bell.
Let's
I
go
still
to
want.
Taco Bell. No. Let's go to Waffle House and then Taco Bell.
Is Waffle House open 24 hours?
I thought
Yeah.
they were. Or at least they have very long hours.
All right, then fuck it, Waffle House.
Whoa. I can just imagine that we
You've
all
been
walk
dying.
in with the werewolf, sit down, and have a stack of waffles.
When we start going to
Awesome.
Waffle House, Sean is gonna look over at Sabor and be like, "We write this off for the company, right? The company
Yes.
pays for waffles."
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
I look at the werewolf and I'm like, extra bacon for my friend. He eats bacon and ham.
I'm gonna tell you, unfortunately they don't.
What?
I'll write it off. I'll write it off as a work expense on my taxes. It's fine.
To give a little bit of insight / clarity to the payment, there still is pay for the DPRD specifically. There is still payment to be given someone on a monthly basis. Outside of that, they pretty much provide you with what you need and not with what you want, as they still have their limited supplies. So it's kind of like if they were ever to see you and paid with like per se, like quote unquote with the expense of their card, it would be like, hold up a second, soldier.
But that's the nearest. I pull up my Google Maps. The nearest Waffle House is 14 minutes away, Ponce de Leon. It's on our way to IKEA, so we're fine.
Now, is this truth? Have you actually looked
Yes,
this
I just
up,
looked it
or-
up.
You just
Yes,
mapped
I
it.
just looked it up.
Just
I
checking,
just Google
okay.
mapped it.
All right,
It's on
Waffle
135
House.
Andrew Young Intern Street, Northeast. And I'm like giving directions to Saber, who's driving.
Too bad they don't do drive through.
I assume Saber would be driving, and if you guys
Yes,
want to go to Waffle House, you go to Waffle House. I don't know what you're going to specifically do though.
We're gonna eat.
I got a feeling only, kind of probably the only people who should be going in there, so we don't. Well, unless Sabor's got.
Bro, it's Waffle House. They're definitely supernatural in there. Have you seen Waffle House employees? There's probably a sign on the door that says you can come in without glitz. I wouldn't be surprised.
With all the people showing up there, it's like the Walmart clientele. You would not be noticed.
It's like, come on, it's like, yeah, he's trying to mask for Halloween. Just bring him in, have some waffles.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
Shauna or Bernard could just go in and get takeout.
That's what I was thinking we were gonna do, because we're probably strapped for time. We don't want to sit down and eat.
Yeah. All right.
Hey man, we're so high.
All right,
time
Bernard,
to us
I
does
want-
not exist.
I want the Supreme Sampler. Write that down. Get like an extra side of bacon for Sylvie.
So 2 number 9s, a number 9 large,
Number 9 large, yeah.
Number 6, extra dip.
number 7.
Out of
number 45.
everybody else here is fine, but the question is what are you doing for the werewolf?
He's getting him.
Well,
He's getting
we're
the
gonna
number
feed
9
him,
large.
too.
He's getting the number 9 large.
But I don't think that's what the DM is asking. I think afterwards we're probably going to go back and take him to D.P.R.D. so we can finish our meal and probably, I don't know, interrogate him or
Yeah,
whatever
for sure.
D.P.R.D. does with werewolves.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
This
Sit
is
around
this
the
is
conference
just
table and eat
fulfilling our
waffles.
premise.
Yeah, I can
Mission to
see-
brief.
And in the true state,
Ravon is gonna be like, "What the fuck? What did you stop to get? Where'd you get those?"
I can see the interrogation room now. You have waffles. He has waffles.
Wait.
Halfway through, you just you're like, "Hey, smack the waffles!" And you don't get no waffles. I'm the
I'm
bad
gonna roll
guy.
a quick. I'm gonna roll a quick wisdom check. Yeah. All right. Sophie's gonna Shauna. I meant to roll for her, but it doesn't matter. I actually would roll better. Shauna goes, maybe we should get Nirvana something
No.
while we're out.
Bernard just
No?
says no. Nope.
All right. Fair. You know her better than me. She,
Or, hey,
she
you
doesn't
said
like waffles, or
Hey, you said the company isn't paying for it. What if What if Bernard just pays for it out of his own pocket?
Oh, I was gonna tell you guys the price when you were done.
Well, make sure
We have
for
like
mine,
$10,000. I'm pretty sure we're.
I get 2 waffles. I want some eggs, some bacon, and sausage.
So the total between all of you and everything that you guys have ordered, I believe, would be that to be of a total of about $200.
Ain't no shot. Have you never been to Waffle House, bro? Look at the menu right now and tell me.
I don't need to look at Waffle House.
It's also
like dirt
Waffle
cheap.
House. It's Waffle House.
Yeah,
in
each shit is
2015,
like.
so it's
Yeah,
even
each shit is
cheaper.
like $10. Like, come on, bro. It's not 200. Be realistic.
I mean, we are feeding a werewolf. I could see 100.
I mean, if you want to, we can say it's 100 then. But my bigger point was that to be of feeding the werewolf.
I mean, $100 of Waffle House is a lot of Waffle
Hey,
House.
I'm sure.
We need to
after
make sure he's
he-
well fed.
I'm sure after the wolf fed, I like that. I'm pretty sure after he's thrown up all those plastic pieces, he's probably hungry by now.
Yeah, we get him a double helping of bacon and sausage.
When you get the order and come back, Donna turns around and goes, "What's your Venmo? How much do I owe you?"
Did Venmo
What's your
exist in
Venmo?
2015?
Yup, I just looked it up. It came out in
Okay.
2009.
Oh, okay.
It exists canonically.
I never
Yeah.
even, man, I never
Trust
even
me.
heard of that till
The one
here.
thing you need to know about me in real life is if I say something, I looked it up beforehand.
Oh. Well, Bernard's gonna look at you. He's like, "What's Venmo?"
Yeah, I also look at him puzzled, like, what is this Venmo you speak of?
I've heard of PayPal, but what's Venmo?
It's like direct deposit from one bank account to another.
So it's a bank?
Just give me cash. It's easier.
I don't carry cash.
Well, I suggest you start.
But then if I get robbed, it's easier to
No,
cancel
I'll
a
be-
card.
I'm the one robbing you, probably.
Bernard, did you pay for it, by the way?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, take out
Whatever it was.
100 from your monies.
Is that in my inventory?
Yeah, that's in your inventory. Which, by the way, if people want to specifically give money or give items or anything like that, there is the party inventory, which I don't know if I've explained already or not, but there's
no, I can
also just the
give-
direct giving someone money next to the money symbol. Yeah,
So wait, how many meals is he paying for with 100? Because Sabor would not
I
have
can-
eaten.
Well, he's pretty much just paying for everybody here, whether or not you don't eat. Majority of it's somewhat going to the werewolf that was
I can
might eat
give.
people.
Yeah.
In either way, during this amount of time, you guys will be getting a at least a short rest with this break.
It's Dane, right? Bernard is Dane.
Hmm?
No. Dane is the werewolf.
Which character is Bernard?
Bernard's the soldier.
Bernard is me.
I don't know why that rolled.
Yeah,
that.
but what's
Doesn't
his-
need it, but
When I go to give currency, I was gonna pay him back, but
Oh,
he's
Delta.
the only one that's not. Yeah, he's the only one that's I can't give stuff to. The only player
Huh.
because he
that's
doesn't have his
strange.
character next to him, so I can't. So because like I
That's
can give
gonna be
it to
something I have
Carnus,
to look
Saber,
later
Bayfrin,
because
and
everybody
Dane.
does have their things
Delta
next to
doesn't
them.
have his character. Well, Delta doesn't.
Yes, I said everybody except for Delta.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody
I give
gets
you,
their short rest.
I give you $20 back.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Short rest. Let's do some rolling.
That's a long rest button. There's a short rest. I mean,
Did I
I
hit
don't
the-
think I really. I don't know.
All right. 4.
Do I need to
One
explain how to do short
more.
rest for anybody here?
No, I'm good. And rest for the rest. Yay, I'm healthy. No more werewolf fights for me tonight. Don't know about tomorrow though.
All right then. With all that being the case, you guys.
Oh, also, I don't know if you saw it, Natsu, but I DM'd you something.
I saw. Here we go. As you guys proceed to have your reveal, proceed to see as the werewolf going through. As you guys proceed to get back, I'd say not for just the convenience of the timing, but more so it starts to turn a little bit towards like day by the time that you guys actually get in here and get to the facility. As you guys are all proceeding to be back here in the IKEA, doing however it is, or sorry, not however it is, going through the some sort of back entrance that you guys have to get the car out in the first place, that you guys take back down, as you will start to see as Dane proceeds to get smaller.
So this guy shrinks.
Hold on.
Did you forget that he fucking transformed in front of us?
That's right, he did, but I thought he stayed the same size. You think it's because of all the bacon he ate? Is he allergic to bacon?
You're an artificer, right?
Yeah.
Fucking Saber's
You're like
just
your
gonna
intelligence supposed to be pretty good, right?
Yeah, Saber's just gonna pull out his fucking reports and just write down highly insist extra training for Fafen in regards to appropriate conversations related to species. And underline that shit.
His intelligence is a 16, but his wisdom's a 10, so I try to act unwise.
But the thing is, but the questions you're asking aren't unwise.
You'll also see as Dane has fallen asleep while he looks like he shifts back down into that of like a more modern humanish look, with that to be still animal-like features when you originally saw him.
Okay. Having seen this, I take it we're back in the garage.
Yes, sir.
I guess
see a couple of people around.
Bernard's gonna open up the rear hatches and he's gonna try and pick up Dane while he's sleeping. Just carry him out over his shoulder.
Aww.
Towards kind of handing him off over to the agents.
Some of the agents that you hand him off to, kind of almost makes them scared, as they're like, is this what we think it is?
Yes, lycanthrope. We have precautions for it.
All right, we'll take him into the holding cells for now. As they proceed to go and take him to what you would know as the holding cells. That being the case, though, that still leaves the rest of you to kind of not to say specifically do what you want, but kind of go around, do what you want at the very moment. But probably the best thing to do in this case, to report in.
Yeah. Fucking Saber, ever by the books that he is, he's gonna go start filing in his reports, including his write-ups.
I guess I should follow Saber's example, and I could go looking at Caleb wishing like, oh, I could go more exploring. And I was like, remembering the flesh zombies, like, nah, and I just follow Saber.
Do we have dorms here, or do we have like our own house? Like, how do the rests work?
Sorry, just get this card
I
inside here.
thought we had houses outside of the IKEA, but it might
Like,
be
Saber
someplace-
definitely does. He has a home outside, but there are barracks.
Yeah, I
Shauna's
figured
gonna
they-
need. Yeah, Shauna already mentioned to Morgana that she's gonna need something since her house is 2.5 hours away, and she doesn't want to make that commute every day.
All right, so getting back into proceeding about how everything is going to go here. I do fix up a couple of things. So what were you guys asking here?
Is there like a barracks in this IKEA, or how do we? Can we long rest here? Do we have to go back to our
In
house?
the facilities, there are that of like basically shared rooms, kind of like somewhat of that of like almost bunk beds you would guess to be of basically like an army kind of look. Like if you're sleeping here, you're kind of like not per se sleeping in public, but sleeping potentially around other people. However, some people at least have their own means of a place to sleep.
Okay, I guess because like according to my character's backstory, I definitely would not have a house or something like that at this point in time. So
Yeah,
I would probably
you
be asking around for some kind of like lodging accommodations.
Yeah, they would definitely set you up with one of the beds in that in there.
I would say Faye's house is probably within like a couple mile radius of the IKEA, so he could get here like not like immediately, but within like 20 minutes or so.
Completely fine. Are you all going to proceed to follow in for this not debrief, whatever it's called, for this mission report, or are you all going to proceed to kind of do your own things?
Is that with Nirvana?
Bernard would probably also
Yes.
he'd head to his Bernard would go to his desk and report in.
Yeah, I guess I would go to
Shauna
the
wants to
situation
find-
room and see what's going on.
Yeah, Shauna wants to find Minerva.
Okay, so you all are proceeding to go then.
Yeah, I'm pretty much following Saber and asking him questions. Like how do where are we reporting? What do we have to fill out? That type of stuff.
So
Since my orientation was skipped.
understandably so. As you guys get to that of the to the debriefing room, I say debriefing, but it's kind of used for both. But like it's still the debriefing room. As you guys enter in, you see to be that of, oh look, Happy at the desk.
Happy.
As you see, this time he is eating that of gummy bears, just a whole bag of them.
What kind? What
They're-
brand?
They're
Hasbro?
Hasbro.
No.
Haribo.
I walk up and I'm like, Happy, can I have one?
No! These are mine.
Please?
No,
Well, where'd you get them?
Happy sees Sophie start to stand up and eye the gummy bears.
No, now you too. It's mine. Chew, chew. Wait, why are you guys here?
I'm following Saber. And I point to Saber. I'm following Saber.
Saber is already at his desk at work.
Oh, then I'm at your desk while you're at work asking you questions.
We brought in a prisoner for you, buddy. Someone you might get along with.
That doesn't make me sound happy, but I am happy, so. Alright, I'm assuming you guys have done your mission or sores, so come on, give the mission debrief. Come on. I got all day. As he stuffs more gummy bears into his mouth.
Wait, is Happy like the leader of this whole thing?
Well, he's at least above our pay grade.
Maybe.
I'll tell you,
Is
you don't know specifically, but he's not the leader.
Yeah, so fucking Sabor will, as he's typing, look over at Happy. Went to the area. There was a lycanthrope on the presence, though different than ones
Holy Schwarpsh! Really?
I've seen. Yes, he's currently in the holding cell. There was a pixie that brought the plastic dinosaurs in the museum to life. Bernard killed the pixie.
Oh, one of them there, what they call them, nightmare pixies? Yeah, something like that, right?
Something like that.
Oh, keep going.
There you have it.
Oh. That's it?
Yeah, what else was it supposed to be? You know, this would go a lot easier telling you if we had our own gummy bears.
Happy. This
Happy
wasn't
is
exactly
immediately
a
protective of his gummy
difficult.
bears.
Yeah, Happy. This wasn't exactly a difficult mission we were sent on. After all, it was their first day. You think they would have given us the fun ones with newbies?
Sometimes. I'm not sure. But also, sometimes I'm the one that sends people on missions. So then again, who knows? Hey, didn't you have something to say, Minerva? As you see Minerva come out from the corner. If it says badly injured, it's incorrect. I don't know why it says that. It's as you see Minerva come out from someone at the corner that's also been listening into it. Yes, as Happy so in a way has put it, there is some stuff I would like to discuss here further with you, especially some details going further into the reports for today for Happy. Oh, come on. They gave him the short of it. Why can't I choose that? Happy. Fine. I'll have to get more important information out of each and one of you one later. Anyways.
I'll see if I can remember.
Oh, I hate this guy.
Minerva continues on. There, you see, is some. There seems to be some things going on, and some rumors starting to spread, per se. A mission of sorts that I would like to send you guys out again to. However, right now, it looks like you all just got back. Some of you a little bit still injured more than others. So I will give you a little bit of time, but don't take too much of it, as I fear what might come from this. So when you are ready for that debriefing, you know where to find me, as she proceeds out.
Bernard doesn't take his eyes off her as she leaves the room.
That's fine. She left. Now you're stuck here with me.
Do we have I look at Saber and Bernard and I go, so does that mean we have downtime for now? Because I kind of need to text my parents and maybe move back in. And what time should I be back?
Wait, who said that?
Shauna. To Saber and Bernard.
Unfortunately for you, Shauna, I don't think you'll be making contact with the outside world now for a fair amount of time, unless, I don't know what was discussed between you and Minerva.
Well, she just said we have some downtime before our next mission.
All I can say is, best I can say is keep it brief. We already have your cell phone numbers and whatnot, so we know what you send So try not to send any secrets when you contact them.
Hana laughs and goes, "Man, I'm just trying to. My house is 2.5 hours away. I'm just trying to move back into my old room."
All I'm saying is careful what you share with the outside world. I've seen agents be reckless, and they get dealt with swiftly.
All right, I'll see you at noon, then. And Donna's gonna turn around and head towards the elevator.
Alrighty then. Okay, so as you proceed to pretty much slight bit of the information here for you is that you pretty much whenever you get to doing missions, it's generally just better to do it towards that of being nighttime if it's in the city. If it's in the undercity, it's kind of just whenever.
Okay.
For right now, you guys are going to do whatever you guys are going to do. I'm going to say as a kind of a little bit of a special thing here, depending on what you guys plan to do is dependent on here if you get that of a long rest or if you want to do something else.
I know I'd have Bernard be in favor of a long rest.
Yeah.
I could use the healing.
I meant each of you get to pick if you want to do something else.
Fabian needs a long rest because his spells are almost gone.
Yep, I'd go for long rest as well.
I would probably go home to my toy shop, do some tinkering, then rest up.
All right.
Bernard would probably sleep on at the facility.
All right, you got a new bunk mate. What's up, Carnus?
I would also probably be trying to look around, seeing if there's any like unsecured records or a computer I could get into to see if I could find any clues about whereabouts of my missing sister.
I'll tell you immediate right now. There's not like a good moment for you to find some information, as there's a lot of people just around in general and a lot of computers being used all at once. Maybe potentially when there is less people around than you could, but right now it would be a little hard to even get to that part.
Okay, I guess my character would keep an eye out in the future for if that type of situation arose.
Yep. In any case, with that being said, what are the rest of you doing? Is Saber going to go back and get a long rest as well?
Saber, once his reports are submitted and stuff, he'll go home to long rest. He always goes home at the end of the night. Okay.
And Shauna, you could still feel free to get the long rest with the inclusion of getting a place to stay at for the time being.
Yeah, I'm gonna, text my parents and tell them that I have to use vacation time that I haven't used yet for 2 weeks of vacation, so I'm gonna stay back in my old room for the time being.
Nice. With that, you get some stuff somewhat moved in within some decent time. You guys all kind of reconvene / come back later at night to being that closer to like 9 p.m. Not 9 p.m. like at least 7 to 8 p.m. is by the time you pretty much all come back here and proceed to do whatever it is that you guys think that you guys kind of like do upon entering into the facility as normal, and then proceeding to the debrief group as you guys have been basically told there's a mission.
Do we have any like potions or whatever the equivalent would be at this point in time? Bandages or first aid kits?
No, you wouldn't have potions. If you wanted to say you had like had like bandages or some stuff on you just in general, that would be used for the medicine check if that were to come to it. But no, you don't have anything like that in specific yet.
Can I go ahead and put my character through a long rest?
Yeah.
On the sheet. Okay.
But what I was meaning is, like, do potions exist in this world, like a healing potion, or is it like flavored to be something different?
I think they do, and if nothing else, they might be flavored. If nothing else, they might still be potions. I'm still kind of thinking about that, but for right now, I would say you just don't have access to it just yet.
Okay.
With that being the case, though, you guys go to the debrief room as per normal, and you see Minerva, which is nothing new to maybe some of you, as she looks almost tense a little bit, almost stressed out a little bit.
What's wrong, Minerva?
It's just a lot on my mind right now. I'm waiting here for everybody as she's going back and forth.
Yeah. I'll say Stabor arrives not much later than he normally does in the morning.
Bernard also shows up.
Breathing.
All right. I assume everyone would show up at some point. Everybody else that's able. As you see, now that everybody's here, Minerva takes somewhat of a not like shakily deep breath, but like a deep breath in as she kind of reconvenes herself, as she prepares to give today's debrief. There appears to be some information that we have found. One being between that of the surveillance agency part of our department has found out that dark pixie from before was released. Released not from someone up here, but someone being that in the Undercity. As she kind of sees to look at all of you, as she knows a couple of you do, but do you all know what the Undercity is?
Not
Anna
really.
shakes her head. No.
Nope.
It's
I think. What's Sabor considering it?
That's why I said a couple of you know. I'd assume people that have been in
like
the agency long enough have.
Yeah.
You see the Undercity, or per se, like where we are in Georgia, but specifically the city of Atlanta. There's an Undercity that pretty much goes with somewhat if you think of the opposite. So instead of Atlanta, down below there is a big city named Atlanta. It's that of purpose. It serves its purpose of being that for kind of convenience for all those that are not humans, you see. Though it very much does work down there, it is also that of a more lawless city, almost compared to that of any RPG games that you might have heard of. Where it's almost something of like where they know of us, we know of them, we can talk with them, we can do whatever we want down there as normal, but we always must proceed with our own caution as our jurisdiction only gets us so far. But with the information of this, we have found out, digging into it a bit more, that the Dark Pixie was released by that of someone down in the Undercity. The problem with it is the information that we got was pretty much from some old guy. And I say that very lightly, as it was some kind of semi-naked elf man that was kind of laying about and telling us something, because they were close enough to that of the entrance of the Undercity, and we don't know exactly to take his word for it. But he's saying that he saw them, the people that brought them, and he's very much convinced it's that of the 3 little pigs.
What?
So the stories are real.
I thought that was just a fairy tale. Do they actually live in straw houses?
This will take a lot of time to get used to. It's kind of hard, because it's like she doesn't necessarily have the information on them. It's just the information that she was kind of given was that of the 3 little pigs. Saying that's what they were that's who they are, is who they pretty much. The description that they were given, though, was that like that of like 3, like what you would guess to be slightly bigger humanoid looking pigs, like walking on 2s.
And are these like bad guys or good guys we have to watch out for, or?
That's the problem, is it's an unreliable source, so we don't exactly know. As when we were trying to talk with them further about it, what I gave you was the very short version of it instead of the crazy, kooky version of it.
Now, when you said that the pixie was released, does that mean she was imprisoned down there or something?
I'm not quite sure. That's the problem. Is it, from what the old man had saw, it was something like that of a mason jar that they were holding the pixie in. The thing that makes this a little bit worse. No, actually not the thing. The thing that makes this a little bit better, though, is... actually, no, sorry. No. You guys don't have that. The issue here with this mission is there also comes up another mission of sorts. One to be had up in the normal city here, as you see, surveillance has also shown us this past week anyone who goes inside of a certain building has come out of it, making rumors start to spread and other things happening. I shouldn't have to really mention this, but I wouldn't normally say too much about it, but surveillance has shown that nobody coming out of it within that to be of a week, only going inside, it seems already a little bit strange. With that of the fact of, I even threw in a couple of just agents myself, and I have not heard back from them.
Do we know what brought them into the building? Is it like a I mean, does it do something?
That's what I would like to know. They just go into the building, communications are cut. I don't know what happens next.
A lot of unanswered questions. So so how do we get down there? Is there a way down there from up here?
Down, if you're talking about down to...
It's called an Undercity, so I'm assuming it's under this city. So how do we get to it from this city?
If you're talking... Okay, so you're talking about for the first mission. Because this mission is... This mission is in the second one. No. She's
Okay,
basically
I
giving
really lost it then.
you a choice slash showing you the two things of you could go down into the Undercity to find out basically any information you can, at least about the three little pigs, or
Okay.
find out what's happening with this building and the upper city, basically. That
Oh,
being
okay.
of the
I'm
normal
sorry.
city.
I thought they were both connected somehow with the three pigs. Okay.
I like the mystery building.
Yeah,
But
Mystery
hold on,
Building
just
sounds like
let
fun.
me keep going because I wasn't finished yet. The biggest problem about this building, though, you see, she pulls out a case file and kind of throws it onto that of the table, so that way you kind of all kind of see it. You see you see the case file as she's explaining it. Number 62, Johnny Appleseed. And
Johnny Appleseed.
and the reason why number 62 would be a shock to either two of the people that have already been here for a while is because that's pretty much when they start logging them. So that's a very early number when you're already in the thousands, even maybe even close to 10,000s. But you see Johnny Appleseed, classification humanoid, danger levels wolf/demon. As for an explanation of the actual danger levels, wolf, any potential threat that poses a danger to an unknown degree; tiger, any threat to a large number of people; demon, any threat to a city and its people; dragon, any threat to multiple cities; and god, a threat endangering the survival of humanity in general. The reason why it's having both wolf and demon there is because Johnny is not that to be. Okay, I should explain it like this. Johnny is a level wolf because he wouldn't really harm anybody. He's not of too much of a threat. However, with the powers that Johnny actually has, could make him a potential threat of demon.
So basically, if you're nice, he's okay. But if you piss him off, he's gonna like stomp our ass.
Even with the people that piss him off, I don't think I've ever seen him be aggressive. What I'm getting at is the point here that Johnny Appleseed lives here in this building. As the building that is in question here is Roosevelt Historic Lofts, off of 745 Hanswell Street. Hansel Street.
So I guess we can't just burn down the building and be done with it then.
I would assume not, because it's very many reasons actually. What am I even saying? No. Unless that would be a last resort.
Gotcha.
As for the actual info on the rest of the info actually on the case file, Johnny is said to have been alive ever since the stories were made up about him. He has at least proven to be hundreds of years old despite the appearance due to some connections he has with the Earth, it sounds like. He has never been a threat as he appears to be someone with a good soul of sorts. Best to leave him be as he chooses to live at Roosevelt Historic Lofts, as he's been there for a long while. For any information on the abilities that he does, like any abilities or any skills, etc., the info here shows his abilities are that of making any plant life grow, almost as if he had a magical green thumb.
Maybe we could bring that seed along and see if he could help us with it.
That's what I was thinking too. He might know what that seed's for.
Well, no matter which direction you go, the Undercity, the Upper City, it seems like you got two missions. One of them just being similar.
Is this house up? That we need to look into. Is it close to us, or is it like in a different state?
No, it's still in Atlanta, I think.
Just trying to figure out which one's closer. We could do whichever one's closer first, and then do the second one.
Johnny Appleseed seems
problem-
way more important.
The problem is with whichever one you do, the more likely you are to either lose the trail of the pigs or prevent or potentially not deal with this potential danger of this building.
Yeah, I think we should deal with the building first.
Yeah, I think Johnny Appleseed's more important.
Yeah, I can see that. I was just trying to see like if we could get it all done fairly quickly, but he knows what's going to happen with his house. Wouldn't it be weird if Johnny Appleseed was just having a major, massive party that nobody wanted to leave?
A rager?
A rager, yeah, Appleseed rager, baby. Woo!
We get in there and it's Paul Bunyan, Johnny Appleseed, Cottontail.
Yeah, all them big boys.
All the
yeah.
old schools.
Paul Bunyan with
Yeah.
with Babe the Blue Ox.
So, does that mean the choice you guys are choosing to make is that of the loft?
That's
AKA
my
the
vote.
The apartment loft, yeah.
That's mine.
Yep.
All right. I'll see what I can do about keeping up with the three little pigs as I can, but I will leave that mission in your hands as you have Johnny. Now you have Johnny Appleseed's case file for now. I will want that back later. As with that, we'll end today's session.
Awesome.
Thank you everybody so much. I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Goodbye.